Hey guys, it's Quinn, Elegance On 18 Wheels. We're down here at the Mid-American Truck Show. We're about to get started on a interview with probably one of the most prestigious units that's actually coming down to the show since probably about 20 or 30 years. So what we're about to do now is actually look at this beautiful rig that's behind me. Guys, it's unbelievable. But before we look at it, we need to talk to some people about it and get a little bit of a picture on what it is and why it's here, because it's kind of a little bit out of the norm for this particular company, which is Valley Chrome. And I know you know who that is. So the person that we always mess with when we come down here, Gary. What's going on, my brother?
Good afternoon, friend.
How you doing today? Good. Gary, I want you to tell everybody about this beautiful piece that you brought down, the year, the make, and what made Valley Chrome want to bring this particular unit down.
This is Valley Chrome's 60th year in the trucking business. We are the largest bumper manufacturer in the continental United States.
Okay.
So we decided to bring a 1959 Peterbilt in.
59. Oh wow. And what's the significance with the 59?
It's old like we are.
So we actually got the 50th anniversary. So Gary, we got a 1959 Peterbilt. This is the 50th anniversary of Matt's. And how long you guys been in business?
And 60th anniversary of Valley Chrome.
60th anniversary of Valley Chrome. So guys,
Yes.
This is a reasoning that is kind of blends into itself. And over the years, Gary, we've known each other for about 30.
It's
30.
too long to name.
30 something years we've been bugging each other, but today we're actually looking at it from a different standpoint. And we're going to take a look at this beautiful Peterbilt. Gary, tell me a little bit about it. What's with this piece?
This truck, it belongs to Kerry Bryce out of Sibley, Louisiana. I have known Kerry for many, many years, and I went up to Kerry and said, let's build an old truck. Kerry had found this truck. It was a barn find in North Dakota. Sorry.
Okay.
And they brought it home and they parked it, of course, with many, many others he has. Well, after him and I talked about it, he had his young man Sticks, Andrew Deeks, tear it down. And it was torn down to the frame.
Gotcha.
And they built this frame. The work they did on it was amazing. The kid's very, very meticulous. He does some of the best work I've ever seen, by far. So, to start, it's a 351 Peterbilt, a 1959. It has a 400 big cam in it. Wow. A 13 speed, and we'll look at the power units in a minute if you wish. And 336 rear end.
And how long did it take to get it to this beautiful point right here?
From the time we started, it was just a little over a year.
It's an all-frame restoration and a year to build this, but I mean, it's unbelievable that the amount of, stuff that you guys did here is way beyond what was on it back in its heyday, right?
Oh, definitely. The bumper is Valley Chrome, of course. We changed out the boxes, battery boxes, built a visor for it, the bullet lights on top, air cleaner lights. We had Lincoln Chrome build the pipes for it. We made some tweaks little things like the turn signal light on the mirrors.
I'll tell you what, guys, come on. Let's get Gary to actually give us a tour of this. So this is an unbelievable rig. So Gary, man, go ahead now. Let's take this tour of this beautiful piece you got here.
The emblems, like you see with the Peterbilt emblems, were built by Lifetime nut covers.
Oh wow.
Take a look under here.
Wow. And what kind of powertrain is this?
That is a Cummins 400 big cam.
And what kind of transmission we got going on with this?
With a 13-speed Road Ranger. We get over here to the boxes, and these are a standard Valley Chrome toolbox.
Okay.
Your step plates are made by Lifetime Nut Covers, and we'll introduce you to J.R. Slugger here in a minute of Lifetime.
Okay.
Seats by Sears.
Wow, look at that, guys. Now, you guys gutted this, and you were telling me yesterday you guys did something real special with this floor, correct?
This is a wooden inlaid stainless floor. And then JR, again, made the kick plates, the base plates for the seats, as well as the full dash.
And guys, as you can see, this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful addition of this truck. This is unbelievable. And here we got that bunk on the back of there. That's one of the small coffin sleepers, correct?
This is a 1959 sleeper.
1959. And so it's 36 inch
And
or is
we'll
it a
look at
30? Wow, look at that, guys. Who did your interior design for you?
The interior was done by a company out of Louisiana called, out of Missouri, Moffett Customs.
Moffett Customs. And this is absolutely beautiful. Let's look at the rig all the way around here. What's the wheelbase on this?
265.
265. And guys, look at how, wow. And it goes all the way back to the custom rear fenders and
Inlaid deck plate, WTI fenders, Valley Chrome T-bars, Holland fifth wheel. Old school cool.
Old school cool. So Gary, now that we've taken a look at the truck, so Gary, you were telling me, man, that you had some really special individuals that helped you out with this truck, correct?
Oh yeah, we've got some really awesome different products that nobody else makes.
Uh-huh.
For example, the nut covers and some of the things you saw inside of the truck.
Okay.
Those are built by Lifetime Nut Covers. This is JR.
And that would be?
J.R. Slugger, owner of Lifetime Nut Covers.
JR, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you, sir?
Fantastic. Yeah, tell me a little bit about this, your contribution to making this happen.
Well, I guess the things we did on it, we built all the step pads, mirror extension brackets, tractor trailer knobs. I mean, there was a ton on this. The biggest thing is probably the one-off dash.
Gotcha.
Nobody will ever have that. Instead of on the 359 where it has a two-piece right side dash, we built that all into one piece. Remanufactured the original Speedo and Tack dash section.
Okay.
It's just completely one-off. Nobody's ever done one. I guess that's one thing we kind of get a kick. We like doing stuff like that.
Okay, and Gary, it was someone else you wanted me to meet too, right?
There is a young man that is originally from Pennsylvania, and we won't hold that against him. Somebody grabbed hold of him and brought him to Louisiana.
Okay.
This is Andrew Deeks.
Andrew. Hey, Andrew, how you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
Andrew, so what was your contribution to building this beautiful rig?
I'm basically the brainchild behind putting it together, kind of coming up with the ideas behind everything, along with these two guys. Just wanted to kind of put it over the end and put it over top.
Well, you did indeed get that right, man. It is definitely over the top, and guys, you really knocked this out of the box. And Gary, with all that went into this, man, it's a little bit out of the norm for Valley Chrome to have a rig like this. It's usually a brand new Pete or something like that. Who was the one that was behind bringing this old school down here?
Well, I wanted something different, and I wanted something old because it was our 60th anniversary.
Right.
And to be able to put it together, we went to a guy that is really into trucks, Kerry Bryce, and he likes the old style trucks.
Okay.
As well as the new trucks. But,
Gotcha.
He, with sticks, putting this thing together, and everybody else being involved with JR, we made something happen.
Well, guys, we're about to let them get back to work because the show is just about to open and they still got some things they got to do. So guys, thank you so very much for this opportunity to introduce us to this. And now we're actually gonna go around and look at some of the details without having to bug Gary and them for the rest of the day. Guys, thank you so very much.
See y'all at Mid-America.
Mid-America, here we come. Hey guys, it's Quinn, Elegance On 18 Wheels magazine, and of course, like we were saying all week, we're down here at Matt's 2022, and it is hot, guys. I mean, it's gonna be some beautiful rigs down here, and if you get a chance, you got to get down here this weekend to see some of the rigs that's actually here. Case in point, I got this beautiful Peterbilt that's right behind me. I was going through the show, and this big green monster jumped out at me and tackled me, guys. I had to get over it and actually see this, but the best part about it is the owner was here too, and I want to introduce you to him. His name is Mathew Olson. Matthew, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing fantastic, sir. How are you today?
Fantastic. It's good to meet you,
Nice
sir.
to meet you too.
And I was walking by and I saw this beautiful rig sitting up here, and I just had to stop by, and I'm so glad you're here. Would you please tell our audience about this beautiful Peterbilt of yours?
That's a 2017. I ordered a brand new from Clint Moore, Kansas City Peterbilt.
Okay.
When I ordered it, it had a 63-inch stand-up with no fairings because I wanted to do the old school, the old school cool look.
Okay.
When I ordered it, it was a 294 wheelbase.
And what are we sitting on now?
Right now, it's a 321. We had
321, guys.
Yeah,
You see
I
that?
went to Dickerson Custom Trucks and had it stretched.
And
The reason why I did all this stuff is my wife is going to retire at the end of the year, and her and the dogs are going to come out here with me, and why not just be comfortable at it?
I know that's right. How many miles do you put on this truck a year?
As few as possible. Working is overrated.
I know that's right. And who do you haul for?
I haul for long haul trucking out of Albertville, Minnesota.
And guys, we're definitely familiar with who that is. But what's really the thing that of course you guys know I'm notorious for showing off the big bunks. So Matthew, tell me about this beautiful sleeper you got on here.
Well, I've got some friends that like to spend my money. So I wanted to continue with the old school look, and I figured, back in the day, Double Eagle was put out some of the coolest big sleepers. And
Yes, they were.
I wanted to continue that tradition, and ATG was just the company for me. They were pretty excited about jumping on it, and I'm excited they got it done. I absolutely love it.
What size is this?
That's a 114.
114 by
Yeah.
what?
I think it's 100 inches wide, and I'm not sure of the height. I think it's 84, 88, something
Yeah.
like that.
And guys, we're gonna take a little bit of a tour in a little bit. Matthew actually gave me permission to actually go and take a look at this truck. It is so cool because of the simplicity associated with it, and the whole theme that he put in it was absolutely beautiful. So, Matthew, we're down here at the mats, and is this the first time you've actually been on display?
Yes.
How do you feel so far?
It's crazy. I've never. it's a totally different experience. I really couldn't. You know, I mean, there's the show part of those guys, but being in here and my wife hasn't even got to see the truck yet. So basically, the whole world gets to see it before she does.
Oh wow!
It's pretty crazy. It's a little overwhelming, to be honest.
Well, Miss Olson, you got a beautiful rig, and we are definitely. Is she gonna come down to the show?
I wish she could, but she can't.
Miss Olson, you got a beautiful rig right here, and we'll show it to you in case Matthew don't want to
I've
share
sent
it
her
with
some
you.
pictures, but they're not very good.
Well, Matthew, what I want to do also, after the show is done, I'd like to, get some shots of it outside and everything. And guys, like I said, we're getting ready to take a tour, and they've got some stuff down here at the Mid-America Truck Show 2020 that you do not want to miss. So everybody, here we go. This is Quinn, Elegance On 18 Wheels. I'm standing here with Mathew Olson, and we're about to look at this beautiful rig of his firsthand. We'll see you in a little bit, guys. Get on down here. We want to have some fun. So Matthew, man, let's take a tour of this beautiful rig of yours. You told me about it. Now show it. Let's show it to the guys.
Okay, this is a 2017 389. This is not a factory color. This is actually my salesman's color. So I'm not going to tell anybody what color it is or who my salesman is. Those who know, know. Yeah, really haven't done a whole lot to the truck. Just wanted to add a few extra grill bars.
Tell us about the duck.
The duck, his name is Howard.
And how did Howard get this title?
Somebody just started calling him Howard the Duck one day, and that's who he is. And I get asked all the time, "Hey man, cool truck. Can I take a picture of the duck?" Well, I suppose. And like I said earlier, I wanted to keep with the old school theme, so when I bought it, I put on one of the old school Peterbilt emblems, but it was just regular black. My buddy Dan, I sent one of these to him, and he put all the metal flake in it and had it polished, and just kind of shined up for me. So thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. That's really cool.
And what kind of powertrain you have in this, Matthew?
I have the Packard MX-13, 500 horse with a 13-speed Eaton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
I want to try to be a little different. Everybody's got the Cummins or whatever.
so let's take a look on the inside.
Sure. Let's start at the cab, or
Yep, we can look inside.
nothing too fancy.
And the whole theme of putting your truck together was to make it look like what you could get from the factory.
Exactly.
And the whole application of, and what year is this?
It's a 2017.
2017.
Yeah.
And so you went with the black and the gray theme on the cab, and with this big bunk,
Yeah.
we kind of went to the same theme as it goes
Yeah,
through.
exactly. Yeah.
Why don't we take a look at the sleeper now. Guys, as you can see, it's a rear door. And
Excuse me, Matt. Still trying to get a little ready for the show here.
oh well, this is the showtime. We understand how it gets with showtime.
Okay.
Guys, take a look. And yes, this is the bed application right here. It folds up. And so if anybody, well, where's the bed? It's right here, folded up.
Bed's right here, and then the breakfast table folds right down into a regular table.
And you've got two couch chairs, and you have the shower in the
Yep, shower's right here. Shower and bathroom are right here. Nice big refrigerator. I can finally start buying ice cream because it'll fit in this one and not in a regular Peterbilt refrigerator.
And you said that you went through the whole theme of the Jack Daniel logos, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Guys, look at that. I love that dash. And notice the steering wheel? Yeah. The gear shift knob. Really, really cool. And now, but it's one thing that, Matthew, you told me about is on the handles on all your cabinets is number 7.
Yep, old number 7, and then a old school picture of Mr. Jack Daniels.
on every other knob is actually set up that way, guys. So Matthew, thank you so very much, sir, for giving us that tour.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you being here.
This
today.
is absolutely a beautiful rig, and your application is really outstanding and really to the point. I love how simplistic it is, but yet complex. So thank you so very much, sir, and we see you next time.
You betcha. Thank you. Have a great day.